Good morning, Capricorns. Welcome. If this is your first time to my channels, please enjoy. I hope that they give you messages that you are searching for. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for your support and for being here with me today. And I'm just going to be doing a general reading, see if we missed anything, pick up any new energies, and yeah. So if you need to contact me, information is in the description box below, and let's go ahead and get into the reading. Again, they are general. You know the drill. They're not going to resonate with everyone, so just take what does resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. All right, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly most high message for Capricorns. Capricorns, show me clearly most high message for Capricorns. Most high message for Capricorns. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the penguin, okay? And with the penguin, it says authentic, okay? Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. You know, I'm being told here about roles in the family and stuff, and penguins break those roles. They break those rules. It's the male that stays with the egg and the baby for several months, and that while the female goes out and hunts for food. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the way everybody else runs theirs. Your life doesn't have to be the way everybody else runs theirs. Okay, we have Bison Abundance. Okay, the white buffaloes on top of it. So right off I get rare, special. Okay, but the Bison Abundance, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Okay, so again, you know, being different, standing in your own life's storm, okay? And some storms are absolutely beautiful too. It's not always a negative thing to go through a storm. Storms bring change, okay? Change brings growth, and that's always a wonderful thing. All right, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly most high message for Capricorns, please. What does it do my Capricorns need to hear? Show me clearly, Capricorn. Okay. At the bottom, we have leadership. Okay. See your goals, and set your goals is what it actually says, but for some reason, see your goals too. Okay, set your goals. Aim high. Okay, you have a power within you. Okay, this is like the strength card. You have a power within you to stand among beasts. Okay, this is a very bright future. There's success here with this leadership, okay? The card that came out, if you can see that, Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards a positive change, okay? So some of you have really been in your head. Okay, you've really been in your head and maybe even a little depressed about something. I get the feeling because you're not being your authentic self. Somebody's kind of wearing a mask here as far as what it is that they truly want to be. Okay, but there's abundance when you get there. Okay. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly most high message for Capricorns. Capricorns, show me clearly. Capricorns, most high message. What is it that Capricorns need to hear? What's their food for thought today? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly, Capricorns. Show me Capricorns. Two of them. All right. Letting go is at the bottom of the deck here, number 26, which comes down to an 8. We have rejection. Okay, number 13, which is a 4. And then we have alchemy. All right. Number 25, which is a 7. Okay, I'm going to go to the book with these. I just, as you know, if you've been to my readings, you know I absolutely love the book for these cards here. The message is very strong for many here. Rejection. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into the rejection, focus on how you can grow. Learn and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your article or a book to the publisher and have been rejected, then try to hone your writing skills, then send your work out to several other publishers. Use the rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and to give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind the rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learned from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. All right. Let's see, going to the next one here. Alchemy. You have the opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of your expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything you have dreamed of. The most important part is that you are prepared and ready to receive. The energy around you is very potent at the moment, so make sure that you are using this time as productively as possible. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. So gratitude's come out twice now here. So for some of you, that's something that you need to focus on. Showing more gratitude for even the littlest of things. Being able to open your eyes in the morning. Being able to see the sunshine, hear the birds, listen to a child laugh. That type of thing. Even the littlest of things can make a big difference. Okay? Now we have letting go. You are being challenged to change your point of view and recognize that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity for you, which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction you have always dreamed of. Saying goodbye is never easy and can make you feel like you are a failure. You must not allow yourself to be persuaded by other people or your own doubts to keep holding on. Focus on opening your heart to a new opportunity. Leave the baggage of the past mistakes behind you. It is important that during the letting go process, you are gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to have alone time. Write, meditate, paint, sing, dance. Do whatever you can to heal and let go of the pain that is holding you back. Recognize that your spirit is beckoning you to grow. Okay, so definitely there possibly could be a relationship for some of you with another person that is at, it's run its course, like they said, and they might have been the one to have called it, and you're feeling a bit rejected and using that kind of as an excuse to stand still, not being your authentic person. Okay, and that's common. We like what is comfortable for us. Okay, but movement forward and growth, personal growth, spiritual growth is always a wonderful thing. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for Capricorn, please. Most High message for Capricorn. Yes, you're manifesting now. So, this is the time. Be very mindful of your thoughts. Be very positive with your thoughts. Okay? For every positive thought you have, give yourself several, for every negative thought, give yourself several positive thoughts. It's early. I'm still drinking my coffee here. Anyway. Yes, increase, abundance, okay? There's a path that you're on that's leading you to abundance, and little hiccups and things like that you experience, bumps in the road, they just keep you on that path when we start to veer off and focus for somewhere else. Angels of the four directions, okay? You are being protected here. All right, you are being protected and guided, and there is a plan for you. Okay, and the sacred temple. Okay, the sacred temple comes from within us. Okay, some of you could be going to a temple, a church, that type of thing, but this is more so I'm getting for the temple within us, our body, taking care of ourselves, listening to ourselves, worshiping ourselves even, okay? We do matter, okay? Maybe, like I say, I keep getting drawn back to this authentic here with the penguin, all right? We are important, and sometimes we end up hiding that just to make other people more comfortable, okay? Some of us even put our own dreams aside, and that's so we can follow the dreams and the plans that others have for us. All right? Sometimes our parents want us to be doctors or lawyers, and we really want to be a teacher or a truck driver, okay? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for Capricorn. Most High message for Capricorn, please. Love and light. Oh, this deck is getting old. Capricorn, show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly. Capricorn, Most High message. Yes, a transformation. At the bottom of the deck, we have suffering and silence. Okay. Sorry for the lighting here. Let me see if I can move this a little closer, if that helps at all. Just gives me a glare. Sorry. But you see, this woman is alone on the rock, looking in the distance. There's two choices that she has. Okay. And, you know, is she going to sit there and go? It's where she kind of longs to be. But for some reason, there's something keeping her here. Okay. We have moving on. Okay, some of you are going to take that leap, leaving behind the darkness and going towards the light here, to a brighter side. Okay, moving towards their fulfillment, your fulfillment. Transformation. Okay, the Death card, putting an end to what you've believed in the past, to what beliefs, they're saying still, you had in the past, and starting new ones, transforming your life, living for you in the moment. Okay. And then we have prosperity begins. There's fulfillment, there's abundance when you begin to do this and live your true life's purpose. Okay, let's get into the tarot card here. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly most high message for Capricorn, recent, past, current, and near future energies, please, for Capricorn. Recent, past, current, and near future energies for Capricorn. Show me clearly. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, standing for yourself, taking care of yourself, being possibly single and free, and it's like pre-empress, you know, getting ready to take on the world. Okay, overall energy, we have the Ace of Swords, victory. Okay, victory news. I'm getting told too a divine wisdom with that, a truth. Something comes to light here, and it's a victory for you. Okay. In the recent past, we have the Emperor, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. So somebody's standing their ground. Okay. Somebody standing their ground. It could possibly be a father figure or that, but really I'm getting that this is you, Capricorn, your energy. You have a goal. You're not letting anything get in your way, okay? You are standing in your authentic self here. You recently decided to do this. And you're taking a leap of faith and going for it into the unknown. You're not sure what it is that's out there for you, but you're going for it, okay? Knight of Swords, you're taking action. You're taking action, and very quickly here. And this is following your heart's desire, okay, is what I'm getting. Current energies are the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So I believe there's maybe somebody that you've met, somebody that was, you know, rather important to you in a relationship-wise, and, you know, they're wanting you to stay, is what I'm getting for some of you. It's not for everybody, but for some of you, they're wanting you to stay. They're offering you this cup, and you're not really sure that you're going to take it or not. You're really holding back. Okay? You're really holding back for this offer of love. Some of you are going to choose to take it, but it's not the time yet for you. You're more focused on yourself. Okay? Getting some form of you know, stability, future, and that you're getting that for you. You're focusing more on yourself is what I'm getting. Protecting yourself, guarding yourself, holding back, possibly saving up some of you to be able to accept this offer, saving up for this increase here, this abundance that's coming in, okay? But this is difficult for you. This is difficult for you, and therefore we have the Suffer in Silence card. We have in the near future here 2 major arcana, okay, and we have that in the recent past too. So this is major. This is major transformation here. We have the World card, the Hanged Man, and the 8 of Pentacles. So a cycle is coming to end here in the near future, and a whole new thing begins. And I get that it's very positive for you because it comes after the Ace of Cups and next to the Hanged Man, the Enlightenment. You may feel that things are going stagnant and you're kind of bored here currently, and that, but during this time, you're becoming enlightened to what it is that you truly want. Okay, what is best for you? Yeah, because you're not there's great growth. There's great growth coming to you during this time. It'll be revealed here. I believe currently, like I say, you might be rejecting something, putting it off on hold, or someone not accepting your offer here. But I get that this is you, and you're feeling kind of bored, disconnected, so to speak, because there's some form of a healing process. Some of you took that leap of faith, and you know, you could be missing home or something. You know, some of you did leave home, but this is something that you're working hard at here. You're working hard to create something very wonderful, very precious to you. Okay, taking the time to make sure that it's perfect. Okay, and this could be literally just yourself. Okay, working on yourself, your sacred temple. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for Capricorns. Most High message for Capricorns. Please help me to clarify this reading. Clarify for Capricorns. All right. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me why Ace of Swords is here, please. Why is Ace of Swords here for Capricorns? Yeah, I think currently you're kind of in a little bit of a feeling of depression, possibly, maybe spending a lot of time, you know, kind of just isolating yourself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. What came out for the Ace of Swords is the Star card, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so having that endurance, that stamina to keep going after what it is that you want, what it is that you're working on so hard. There is great healing that has occurred for you in the past here, I believe, and it still is continuing. Again, this is going to be taking some time here because the Star card always reminds me of the 8 of Pentacles, which is, you know, it takes time. You know, it could take years to get to this. This is something that you've desired and thought of for many years, and you're healing this desire by going after it, by fulfilling it. Okay, just looking at the rejection and, you know, moving forward. Regardless, you know, it's like your rejection card said, it's giving you like I don't know, like a reboost you know, like I'll show you kind of thing, you know, if you don't see the true me, I'll show you, you know. But there's wishing and hoping. This is bringing you balance. This is actually fantastic energy overall. And there's this opportunity that you're going after to get your wish fulfillment here. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? And again, you are being guided. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here for Capricorn? Yes, because you're taking... Yep. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. My gosh, you've gotten a lot of aces here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Pentacles earlier. All right, for the Emperor, again, I got the energy of, you know, standing up for yourself, not letting anything get in your way. You've made the decision to move on. Okay, to move forward with the knowledge that you have, okay, and the little bit of things you have on your back is what I heard, okay, but you have all these plans, these ideas, and that in your boat, and you are moving forward, possibly with a family, but it could be just you, okay, going out of that rocky water, that stormy water, okay, and into calmer seas ahead, okay. The Moon card is here. So you've been enlightened again. You know, things coming to light here for you. Going off into the unknown regardless of what it is that you see. Okay? Giving that equal satisfaction. Sharing something very beautiful with somebody. Okay? Getting that balance. And it could be going after somebody from the past. Okay? Because we have the Ace of Wands here, following a passion. It could be a person, but I get more so too that it's for some of you that it's showing something very beautiful that you created, that you were sharing with the world. Okay, let's see the Fool card here, please, for Capricorn. You know, some of you could have invented something. All right. So, yeah, they're after some healing time here. Okay, wow, we got a few for... Okay, so definitely... and we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So, for some of you, this is definitely like a love reading here. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So you're taking that leap of faith, somebody very special, maybe somebody from your past returning even with the Six of Cups, that you did not see coming, you didn't expect it, and you needed to heal. You needed to heal. Maybe there was some rejection before in the past from this person. Okay, but you're doing healing, and you're seeing yourself in a family setting, you know, beginning all over again with this, you know, this wonderful opportunity, this coupling, this partnership here, divinely put together here with the Two of Cups. Okay, and the Two of Cups with the Fool card, that's a very powerful energy. Okay, and some of you could have gotten married. Okay, some of you could have gotten married. Yeah, some of you also could be playing by the rules, I'm getting, which then kind of, you know, hides your authentic self for some of you. Okay, afraid to show what it is that you have. But you're taking action here. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Capricorn? Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Some of you, Capricorns, could have gotten married in the past. You could have had to travel. It could have been something arranged. Okay. And you, for family's sake, you went ahead and you traveled and you met this person, and even though you were not sure about it, you got married anyway. Okay, I got an arranged marriage for some of you. It's not for everybody. Okay, but now you're taking action here for yourself. Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords again, and the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, there was taking action, and I very strongly so, and I get the feeling too that your person maybe had that same hesitation for those that I'm speaking to about the arranged marriage part here. Somebody, we have the Queen of Swords here. Okay, it's a very wonderful energy, but this is not somebody to mess with, okay? This is somebody who has determination and will go after what they want, and, you know, will cut out anybody that gets in the way. And with the Three of Pentacles, that's coming together and wanting to work with somebody on something very special. But there's problems with this. And we have the Nine of Pentacles again here. Okay, so maybe you're just not ready. Maybe there's, for some of you, there's somebody else who actually has your heart. But that's not for everybody. That's just for some of you. There could be somebody single that has your attention more so, but you had to go and do what you needed to do. Let's go ahead and see Four of Cups. Both of you might have moved too quickly, okay? Going after your dreams too. Four of Cups for Capricorn. Might have been really young. I don't see any pages, but you could have been young. Okay, we have Five of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. This could be something that you're fighting for too for some of you. The Four of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and we have the Five of Swords. So somebody's really stuck in their head. There's something missing here. There's something that's keeping you defensive, okay? Feeling like you need to maybe fight off somebody else. I mentioned that there could be another person, you know, a third party that hasn't officially come yet, but you're, you know, it's like you're chasing people away here. But this, you know, it's a passionate new beginning, a wish fulfillment being offered here, and for some reason, there's not a whole lot of action being taken. Let me see Four of Pentacles. There's not a whole lot of action being taken here. You're really stuck in your head and struggling. Not sure what you're going to do with this situation currently. Four of Pentacles, but yet you are feeling pretty good, you know. There's things that you want to do, things that you want to fight for here. We have the World card, so again, that cycle starting here. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, being stuck up in your head, but there's going to be communication here and a victory again. Okay, a victory, some recognition for what it is that you're doing here. Yeah, you've been holding back, you've been guarding yourself, you've been in your head, and this is almost over. It's the 9, which is almost a 10, which will bring in this new cycle here for you. Towards the positive. Towards the positive. There's something coming to a realization here, messages coming in, and the next is the Ace of Cups. Okay, and again, we have the victory at the bottom, and this Ace of Pentacles followed by Justice, followed by Eight of Cups, walking away to the Ace of Cups. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ace of Cups. Why is this here for Capricorn? Yeah, you had ideas. You have ideas. You have plans. You do have your goals here. And you're struggling with something getting in your way. Okay, some of you could have been an unplanned pregnancy too, I'm getting here. We have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, because this whatever this was, this need for this commitment back here, happened quickly on both sides. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Justice, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so somebody very loving, very nurturing here is coming in to help you here. This new cycle, we have this Queen of Cups. Okay, and it's what you deserve here. It's what you desired. I think, you know, your Nine of Pentacles could have possibly been this Queen of Cups. I did get an energy that somebody had to jump into something rather quickly back here, but possibly was, you know, in love with somebody else. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, somebody's holding back here. They're being seen as this, you know, they tried this wish fulfillment here. But yet the Four of Cups, you know, this should be the happy ever after. This should be the wish fulfillment and that, but somebody's really battling themselves over it, and that's why they're struggling to fully accept this cup. Sleepless nights, anxiety, and all that, but messages come in, a new cycle begins. And I think this Queen of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles, has grown into this Queen of Cups here, and it's justice. And somebody's wanting to take this leap of faith here, and there's the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Three of Wands, grabbing onto that passionate thing. The passionate decision, goal that you have. There's going to be some heartbreak. Somebody's going to be hurt. But this is what's going to be best for you. Okay? And the King of Swords, okay, for the Queen of Swords, isn't going to be too happy. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's up here. But there's this wonderful long-term opportunity here, and it's what you deserve here, and it's very emotionally fulfilling, very financially fulfilling. The World card. Why is the World card here for Capricorn? Show me clearly. There's that King of Swords. Okay, we have the King of Swords, we have the Devil, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, and we have the Strength card here. So with this Devil energy, I'm getting definitely you could be tied to somebody still, you know, getting that like third party kind of energy, a little codependent too, you know, it's the Devil energy, you know, focuses on that negativity. You could be battling with yourself here, I said. That could be this here. Don't take this new opportunity to go after what you deserved. Stand there and be the partner. Be the partner to the Queen of Swords, okay? But the King of Swords is very determined too. And you know, again, cut out anything that gets in their way. They go after what they want, and they're willing to fight for it. And I had that energy for you before, willing to fight for it, okay? We have the Strength card at the bottom, followed by the Chariot, okay? Followed by the Five of Cups, okay? This is something that, you know what, if you don't take action on it, you know, it could lead to some regret. Yeah, staying where you are, not following your passion, definitely could lead to regret. Why didn't I do that, you know, when I had the opportunity? But you have the strength to figure this out, to stand in your own right, okay? To stand up for yourself. You have this, and this is what's going to cause this world cycle to turn here. And you know this, okay? I get that you're very intuitive, Capricorn. And, you know, it's a mind over heart thing that you're doing here. And what you might need to flip that, okay? And do heart over mind. You're very stuck in your head here, as to what to do. You're arguing with yourself, and possibly with others too. But this message, this opportunity is here. Okay, it's being offered to you, and it's what you deserve. So the universe thinks here. And yeah, we have the Hanged Man twice. This near future here is going to be very strong. We got the major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana. 6. Yeah. I can't count. But yeah, this is major. Okay, this is going to be that new cycle, okay, happening here. You got the World here a couple times. If you don't take action on this, I feel that you are going to be literally just shoved right on through. And that part could be more unpleasant than you deciding to do this on your own. That's for somebody. Hanged Man. Why are you here for Capricorn? Hanged Man. Whoa. Come back here. Hanged Man. Show me clearly. Hanged Man. Okay. This Hanged Man goes here. But yeah, you're being very burdened by this, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You're going to fight for this. You have the strength to do this, to stand up, to put your burdens down. You've been very burdened staying here in the past, not taking this opportunity right here, okay, for the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Longevity, overflowing emotional love, fulfillment here. And, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, whether you like it or not. Okay, you're fighting an uphill battle. This is going to happen for you. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Show me clearly. All right, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, walking away at the bottom of the deck here. That 8 of Cups. This 8 of Cups, you know, walks away, turns their back because they're going after the next, which is the 9 of Cups. Their wish, their hopes, their dreams, okay? Their fulfillment. Yeah, you're going to take action very soon. And I think the regret card here is because you're going to regret that you didn't do it sooner. Okay, because wonderful things await when you do. Okay? Right now, I get the feeling that somebody's going to be let me see here, because I get the feeling that let me back up here. We have the Hanged Man, the 10 of Swords, this Wheel of Fortune going. You're going to, for some of you, this idea that you've been working on here, this is for the people who this involves something they are creating physically to share with the world. Like I said in the beginning, this is not so much relationship here. But for some of you, waiting too long, working on it too long is going to give you a feeling of somebody, you know, maybe trying to swipe your ideas. Okay? Somebody might be trying to swipe your ideas here. Okay? Leaving you out in the cold, so to speak. Not as much as you had been hoping for. Okay? This, you know, well, should I stay or should I go? For some of you, I'm taken back to the rejection card. Okay, if you have written a book or created something and you presented it to the people that you are supposed to, and they rejected it, it's like, Do I keep trying this? You know, you may want to walk away from the idea altogether. And that's where the regret would come in, that you waited so long. Let me get another card for 8 of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Okay. Ace of Cups and Judgment. And for those of you that this is having to do with a relationship, I believe that others are, you're going to be viewed, if you're going to be looked upon poorly for standing up for yourself by others. Okay? Somebody is going to feel like they're left out in the cold. Again, I mentioned pregnancy back here, why you had to get married. Somebody's like, oh, geez, I have to take the, you know, he abandoned or she abandoned, you know, their family, that type of thing. And that's not the case. But I think somebody's going to be underhanded like that. And then for those of you here, you're sticking this out. You've become enlightened here. This new cycle is turning, but you're resisting it because you are a person of integrity, of like the family belief system. What got you back here, you know, to take action the way you did. You know, this person here who's working long and hard to perfect something here, the look on the face is not happiness. Okay? The look on the face is not happiness. It's like, you know, hard work and, yeah, depression. Depression, you know, somebody stole your time away. Okay, you have this feeling of out in the cold, you know, and this do I stay or do I go type energy here. But this opportunity is back that you're currently at here. This opportunity is back because this is what you deserve. And this is where you go for it. You take action. The King of Wands is a king who used to be poverty bound, okay? But then they're self-made here. So, you know, in order to follow your dreams sometimes, and look, we have the 10 of Pentacles next, okay? Following your dreams sometimes is very difficult. And when you know, you work long and hard, and, you know, I'm thinking of like the struggling artist, okay? You know, the authors, even though it was mentioned in the, you know, the card, you know, if you wrote a book or whatever, but, you know, people that are struggling to get their ideas recognized, to get what they are so passionate about recognized. They are eating tuna fish and, you know, maybe some bread once in a while with it. Or, you know what I mean? They're struggling and, you know, maybe can't pay the bills, that type of thing. And it's like, do I give up on this idea? You know, this look on this person's face that's doing this is like, oh, is this ever going to work? Am I a fool for pursuing this and trying to get this? But I really feel that this comes out very wonderful, okay? Look at the people here in the Judgment card. They're like celebrating, okay? They're like praising, okay? Waiting for that ship to come in. Following that passion, waiting till the ship comes in, not giving up. And then that poverty person moves to a king, okay? He held on to his passion here. He kept going. And then you get the legacy, okay? You get the fulfillment here, the abundance. And, yeah, and I think you intuitively know this, okay? I think you intuitively know this already. And so, I'm going to call this don't give up, okay? You may be suffering in silence here in the near future, you know, struggling to pay bills, struggling to put food on the table and things like that, feeling like, you know, maybe you're cheating somebody, you know, cheating your spouse or your partner, you know, just by not being able, you know, promising the world back here and not being able to give it quite just yet. But don't give up. That's what I'm gonna title this, don't give up. Your dreams are right here, and you know, keep following your heart. Don't listen to this devil energy, Capricorn. You know, it'll never work. You're not good enough. This is stupid. You know, don't do that. That's the main energy that I get. Like I say, I got a couple different messages here. You know, you take them how they resonate for you, but yeah, as far as the Capricorn that has the idea here, because I definitely see an idea. Yeah, don't give up. You're transforming. You have a lot of changes that you're going through, a lot of things that need to be learned, these cycles turning here for you, and that, but overall fulfillment, okay? Overall fulfillment, and it's in the near future, okay? Don't give up. All right, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly most high message for Capricorns. Do you have any further advice or messages for Capricorns? Show me clearly. Yeah, and I get, you know, for some of you that this is a business type deal, and that you could feel, you know, again, I said it when I saw this, you know, somebody taking your ideas, okay, and it puts you in a bind, and you have to maybe start from scratch again, revamp some stuff, but you're going to come out on top, okay? Show me clearly any further messages. Whoa. Start that over, they say. All right, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly any further messages or advice for Capricorns, please. Further messages or advice for Capricorns. Show me clearly. One more. Or two. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have wait. Okay. Wait here. You know, divine timing. You're going to find yourself waiting. You're wanting this to take effect right now, is what I'm getting here. And, yeah, for some of you, this does have to do with a romance, okay? Again, I got the energy of the storyline of, you know, like young people that had to rush into a marriage, possible pregnancy or something, leaving behind the one that they truly wanted, okay? So this does have to do with a romance for some, okay? Asking help for others. If this is for your business here, and that it's okay to ask for help, okay? If you feel somebody is stealing your ideas, and that it's okay to ask for help, okay? This here, you could be getting messages, and this Queen of Cups, you know, is somebody who comes in and offers you assistance. Again, just for some of you here, choosing a new direction, going back to that romance, okay? You're going to be choosing the path that best suits you, okay, to emotionally fulfill you, okay? And that's not easy. That's not easy. In this photo, if you look, the angel is there pointing the star, pointing towards the star, pointing this new direction, okay? Unlikely. And this unlikely energy that's coming with this card is that it is unlikely to happen exactly the way you're planning. Again, you could have started in a partnership back here, working hard, you know, coming together to create something, because this man here looks like he's a worker, a laborer, okay? But these people, they're coming together to create something very wonderful, and it takes a lot of time. It's unlikely with this Seven of Swords that it's going to happen exactly the way you plan it to, okay? But don't give up, though, okay? Just keep waiting. You know, you may need to ask for help from others, you know, to put some food on the table, to pay a bill here, but don't give up on yourself. Don't beat yourself up for that, okay? And then for others that are in the relationship, there is something better. I definitely have an energy of, again, like I say, somebody who is stepping into a relationship. For one or two of you, it could have been an arranged marriage, okay? Having this idea in your head that, you know, you're in love with this one person, and then your family telling you you have to take off and go marry this person, and you dutifully follow through with that, not showing your authentic self, okay? And don't beat yourself up for that still, but there is something better. Your fulfillment is here. And this devil energy reminds me of, you know, like a father figure saying, no, you two are joining, you know, that type of thing. Don't give up. I'm feeling really heavy for you. Okay, my chest is really heavy for you, and I'm feeling it. But you know what? This battle of the blues, yeah, you're going through it right now, but it's in your head, okay? You have the leadership. You have the leadership within you to walk your own path, okay? Walk the path with animals, with the beasts, okay? You have this. Prosperity and abundance is in the near future for you. Don't give up, okay? All right, Capricorns, that was a lot of messages. I hope that it helps, and that it resonated with some of you at least. And if you have any questions, once again, information to contact me is in the description box below, and I will talk to you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.